I have trained, hired, and worked with hundreds of sales reps. And in this position, I'm often asked a very consistent question, which is what separates your best closers or the best closers in your experience compared to kind of everyone else? And my gosh, this list is massive. It's basically all of the skills and just being better. But one of the really big ones is coming around, or rather, is understanding when someone asks a question, not only what is the answer to that question, that is an important part of it, but why are they asking that question? What is the purpose behind the question? Because I get often called autistic because I will answer the question people ask me. Because in lots of scenarios, I believe they are asking me the question because they want the answer. If I'm not really thinking about it too much. In a sales call, I think about it a lot more. And the answer in a sales call is very rarely the question they are actually asking. And so if someone says to you something like, am I locked in to, or am I committing to the entire year, like an entire year by doing this trial? So the obvious answer to that question, if it isn't truly, like it truly is a trial, is obviously not. The real question is, why are they asking that question? There is evidently some layer of mistrust, misbelief around that you can actually achieve whatever it said that you can achieve, or whatever. But there is an issue around it as to why they would consider that being a question. Right? And so to deal with that, we need to ask the question to find out the answer as to why. And I find the easiest way to do this is to respond to their question, so to say, no, of course not. It's a trial. There's no commitment going forwards. If I were to say yes, that there was, I'm guessing that would be a problem. Yeah, okay, cool. So there is something here that it doesn't align, and I would like to find the best outcome for you. So this massively depends on what you've done earlier in the call. But earlier in the call, if you have not actually established if this thing is going to solve their issue and how they feel about it, that's probably your problem. If you have, and they think it's the perfect thing, it's absolutely God's gift, then it might be your level of authority, your trust, lack of reviews, testimonials, their uncertainty about their own situation. It might not be scheduled in. I don't know. There's so many things, but you need to ask questions from a place of curiosity to help them. To help them. That's where the biggest difference I see between the best salespeople and everyone else is genuinely solving people's problems rather than just wanting to get a sale. And that's it, not actually listening to what they're saying and giving them a clear plan that they leave thinking, holy shit, I'm going to do this. That's the trick, guys. That's the trick. So there you go. It took me a long way around to get there, but that's what I wanted to say. Go and watch your videos back. If people aren't closing, it's probably because you haven't answered one of their questions, and they probably didn't ask it straight up front. But that's your fault. That is, it may not, as a beginner, yeah, it's not your fault that you haven't done it, but it is still your damn problem. Cool, so go and get better, find out what they actually wanted, and help people. That's it. Have a great day. Peace.